Peace to the gods on earth. It's the God born Bill Universal, transmitter supreme science on earth and the universe. This is iGod TV, Game Changers Edition, family. And this is a big one tonight, y'all. We got him in the house. Now, we heard him on the Iceberg interview as a legend. We heard him on the Mr. Irv interview, said he was a legend, all right? We heard him on the Iceman interview, said he was there at the beginning of it all. We had to bring him in the house tonight, family. I want everybody to tap in. Shout out, give it up for the legend, the battler of all battlers, Mr. Undefeated, all right? Oh, Mr. All the Smoke. Let's get it. Old White. Kardiac in the building, y'all. Yeah. Yeah. What up with your family? What up, fam? How you feeling, man?
Man, how do people made me, man? First of all, I appreciate y'all for bringing me out.
Yeah.
And, I never called myself no legend. I never said I was the best.
Mm-hmm.
It was just that I just did my best every time I tried it. I said I'm gonna bring it to where I didn't even know it was in me. Yo, people, nice man.
Yeah.
I was walking down the street one day. He was a teenager. I know he was into the DJing and all that. I knew about him. Like, you know how you move by somebody, you be like, okay, I see what's going on.
Exactly. Yeah. Right.
Cool. We catching the same school bus, so we can hang out anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
So what's this, junior high or?
This was maybe a junior high. We went to East Junior.
Okay, shout out to East Junior, man. Wow. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And about that was he introduced me to the music thing, man. I didn't really know nothing about it. I ain't gonna sit up here and fabricate that shit. Like, I didn't know. I was like a fish out of water to that shit. Like, I was like every other nigga, like, yeah, that shit tight. I mean, I wish we could do something like that.
Yeah.
But
were you putting rhymes together yet, like in your head, or were you just sort of like just listening to, like, you know, who were some of the influences, man, back then for you that you was listening to that got you, you know, tap in?
Okay, I'd say probably Rock.
Yeah, man, yeah, for sure. Yeah, shout out to LL, man. Yeah, legend, a GOAT. You can't go wrong, Reverend Run, man. Run DMC. Real.
Three right there, I just told myself, this is what the fuck y'all supposed to be doing.
Right. Listen to that shit, man. How you, man, so completely inspired. So anyway, so you link up with DB. Oh man, with LL, of course, man. He had the cheat code.
Hell yeah. Like Pop said, you get the women, you get everybody. So you make tracks, but you know, you make that tight when you want to let the back.
Right. So you link up with the Iceman. So you say that he sort of inspired you into getting into. So what? You kicked him some rhymes, and he, you know what I mean? He said you started rolling with him, or how'd that work out?
Actually, it was all just like experiment, man.
Right. Shout out to Andy, man, legend.
Tootie and all.
Yeah, my uncle Tootie Ford, yeah.
To our family,
mm-hmm.
You know, like amazing, like.
Yeah, there's like stars, right?
Like, you know, yeah, I feel like I'm hanging with stars, you know.
Right, they was doing it.
He plays the beat for me. I'll rap for this. How you do that flow if I get over?
Yeah.
I ain't
the format of songs and all that.
Like, I was like, you know, I wanted to know, but I didn't know I had a nigga next door to me that.
Yeah, right. That had the.
And then, you know, he brought me in and said, nigga, don't know about it. It's big. Since then, I ain't never looked back.
Right. Now, how was it working with the Iceman, dude? Because he instrumentals, he can play guitar, he could, you know what I mean? So I know it had to be some crazy sessions down there. Where were you guys doing that at the time? In the basement somewhere, or?
Man, it is a cold, man. For real, that's just that.
No doubt.
Man ain't even a cold in the name for it.
That was a real shit. He colder than the Iceman, no doubt.
What I told him was, nigga, if we didn't never made one song together, nigga, we was still home.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
friendship bigger than what we was doing. Cause when I started doing this shit, I was like, niggas was coming from out of town to battle me like,
right,
whatever, and I had DB was my beatbox.
mm-hmm.
So something about when I heard him doing that shit with his mouth,
Yeah.
I would say the type of rounds where we just leave bodies all in the fucking back.
Right.
Like I didn't even know I was a serial killer with this shit, but it was like I was just trying to make a point. Because you know, like,
yeah,
you got a song, you got a message, music. Just trying to say something to where I'm like really annihilating motherfuckers with the lyrical shit. Like it wasn't like I had the best style. It wasn't like I was even the best rapper. It was just I had the best way to say it.
Yeah, the delivery.
Yes, because it ain't what you do, it's how you do it.
Exactly.
It ain't never gonna be what the fuck you doing.
Mm-hmm.
It's how you do it. Run DMC had a song a long time ago. My Adidas.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You hear shit like that. A motherfucker can get rich off a song when he's talking about shoes and he ain't talking about hating on nobody.
No, right.
He said nothing about a bitch or nothing. He can say,
it's a pair of shoes he got on.
Adidas. My leather coat.
Right.
Collie always had him leather.
Yeah, shout out to you already know how that goes. Right.
What the fuck they got up underneath it.
Yeah.
So get him 5 and get out the room.
Right. So what was one of the first songs that you laid down? As far as recording, what was one of the first recordings? I'm
Deadly.
Was that Iceman produced? Who did the beat for that one?
That's what I'm saying. He ain't never make a beat for it. It was his mouth. He was the music with his mouth, man. So we actually had hits. His cousin, y'all know, April.
I think, yeah. Right, yeah.
Yeah, he gave him a tape. They took it out to Cali. And the niggas was banging our shit out in Cali. They're like, who's these niggas, man? We want to motherfucking copy this shit. Because
so y'all had some stuff on tape, so that you did have some recordings then.
Yeah, we had some, but the thing was, like, it was like evolution. It was like when you build this and shit, you don't know how far you came and you don't know where the fuck it's going.
Exactly.
You really love it. You love doing it. The niggas I'm seeing on TV, they're like, damn, they got rides and shit. Raising me up in the crib and shit. Everybody got on jewelry. I said, I gotta try this shit.
Yeah, right.
What's going on in there, guys?
Yeah. So look, all this you was coming off the top. When you going moving around with DB and he's beatboxing, he's doing this, and you coming into all these battles, you coming with all these off the top, or did you have a few routines that you would use on people? You know, because back then you had some people that would really just freestyle off the top, and you had some people that had that 5 or 6 rhymes that they would use, you know what I mean, all the time. You know what I mean?
I'm like, actually, I'm gonna tell you why, because I feel like, you know, every time I rap, I want to be better than I was last time to rap. Trust me, the word when you really find out how powerful the human mind really is, but I start finding out with rap. I can do stuff with words, really like I started like Twister and nothing like that, but it's about how I spit the motherfuckers to you when I'm talking to you. You know when your daddy talking to you, you be like, all right, whatever. When your dad says something, you be like, oh shit, okay, hold on, man, what's wrong?
Right. No, for real.
I ain't just like, you know, these niggas just like my sons and shit, you know, they can call me the granddad of it or whatever, but I started it when I was young. My kids, you know, my life started all over again when I had it when I was young. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So, my kids is your legacy, so you always want to see them blessed. Not doing it the right way. They can just back them up. They can carry on your shit. High school, I got yellow tape like on everybody tall ways.
Right. Oh no, it's facts. I've heard it from everybody. Yeah.
What it is, they didn't understand it. Was just we wanted to make sure that everybody knew that we was just doing this shit just because we love it.
So y'all really wasn't chasing a record deal, or
I thought I was ever better than you, or you wasn't better than me. It was always because this is some shit that we just love, nigga. And it ain't got
so you wasn't walking around egotistical like who won the battle or just trying to
calling me the best, calling me the legend, but I never called myself the best. I never called myself legend because I felt like I ain't done.
Yeah.
And you can't be a goat still playing.
Right.
You never call me the goat. I ain't down still. I got still mixing a little something.
Hey, we heard you a minute ago. Yeah, the bars is definitely still there and well intact.
I tried to like clean it up and conform it, but these niggas gonna make me go back to the block, man, and where that's why I did most of my massacres at because motherfuckers don't know about that shit. So
right.
They don't understand it when they hear it.
No.
Bitch, when you tell her so, and she'd be like, "Oh, is that what you talking about?" No, you didn't fucking know when I said it. So now you're playing a mind game with yourself because this is what you didn't live up to. We'll talk about it later. Though. Get the fuck out.
Right.
Grab some bloods and some food on the way back, and then get the baby.
Word. But no, that's what they were saying. They said
real wild shit. He want to direct the whole world and all that shit, man. Look, hold up. I just what?
Right. Well, they said you was record shop, man. You keeping it humble. You keeping it humble like you really didn't mean to, man. But the way they said it, you meant every single word of every one of these battles, man. Because everybody we talk.
Fucking do it. Fuck that. You don't have to think about it. Don't be a fool. Go think.
But you know what? It take a different type of person though, also too, to even get in that battle scene. Because you get a lot of rappers, but they'll never necessarily get in front of another MC and literally go there. Freestyles and sessions they have all the time, but necessarily seeing who's better, that takes a certain type of artist and a certain type of confidence, man, to be able to, especially when it comes to your story, because you literally, anybody who could say they rap, they literally had to go through you to even be stamped. You know what I mean? And that's big.
See, I didn't look at it when I started doing it. I didn't know niggas gonna start hunting.
That's what happens with you, the man. LeBron, Jordan, they coming for you. They coming for you.
They came to the high school with me one day and got up because niggas was sending messages to me in the school saying, "Hey, some niggas in the parking lot." They're not giving me the details.
Yeah.
I always tell you the atmosphere.
Right.
I said, man, look, I'm going out the back door.
Right.
Out there with what y'all doing, call me.
Yeah.
No, man.
They want to rap. The whole time they want to rap.
I was doing this in 87, 86, 87. We was coming to high school and we went hard with DB.
Right.
DB broke me into it and showed me how to, get on the motherfucking swing and shit. And I had to prove it though, man.
Yeah.
Go around and say you the best of something, motherfuckers. Like, nigga, you don't even know what this shit means to me. See, that's what I always find out when I rap with niggas. But I ain't God. When he can judge you. But I feel like you only gonna say what's really on your motherfucking mind. That don't mean nothing but what you really feel in your heart. So exactly. What's wrong with that?
Right.
So I never had a problem with what niggas was talking about because I felt like music was ultimate freedom.
Mm-hmm.
When you lose people in your family. I got 2 sons. Just walking with God now. It's a better place. You know what I mean?
Right.
You ain't really lost nobody when I found that out.
That's a fact.
Waiting on us.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
And I found that part out right there. That's nowhere. Right.
Right. So that's ill, man, because because if you look at battle rap now, somebody with that many bodies under their belt, man, you know what I'm saying? They'll be moving a lot differently. I see how you move pretty humble, man, you know?
Iceberg.
Yeah.
I like Iceberg.
For sure. Shout out to Iceberg. Yeah.
Me and Iceman, much love, respect for him. But when me and Iceman first started doing the music,
yeah.
Iceberg was like with the crew like breakdance.
Yeah, right. It was more like dance crews in the beginning back then. Right. Right. In the beginning and one, it was a lot of dance crews that turned into rappers. Yeah, he put out the first album.
Like, I'm legit first.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he probably
right.
Say that.
Right.
But the first motherfucker that really do it, nigga, like all the way up in this shit, like really
chopping heads off.
Come to lunch just to hear me, nigga. Nigga ain't even come to eat, man. I'm really here to eat. I'm hungry to motherfucker.
They want to hear you rap.
I said, nigga, who got some lunch money?
For real. Oh, yeah. So you low-key had some fans. So you're like, yeah, you know what? I'll rap, but go hit that lunch line.
He had a period in not in the late 80s, early 90s, where he started making tapes.
Mm.
And it was his mixes on there. And his mixes was always like that shit was like
Fire, yeah.
around platinum automatically. Like,
Right.
You be like, these niggas, they ain't playing with this shit.
Yeah. DB was definitely the best mixer, DJ, producer around like this, for sure.
What nobody seems to understand is like anybody talking about it, but I don't. That shit don't even fucking matter to me. What matter to me is who the motherfucker is gonna do it when they get the shot.
Right. What you gonna do with it when you get the ball?
You know, I'm not. You know, I was always known in music or when I'm in the studio, or whatever. As for hyping the next nigga. Like, I always wanted you to say something better. So I gotta push you. Competition is healthy. Like the best of me with some lyrics, but it's just gonna make me better.
Right. So it's just healthy competition with you.
It's an energy thing. Then I can absorb you. Like you can say whatever you want, but then I got styles in me from '88 all the way to 2022. I got you can hear a little bit of everybody in me at one time. Like I can open fire on you like that, and do mine out of that. Right. You will hear me out of that where I won't sound like none of them, but I can morph into any of them because we was always motherfucking X-Men anyway. From the foe all the way motherfucking around the globe. Yeah, that's right. Nigga came out of the top of the roof. We was talking about that earlier. That's one thing about Ohio. We was talking about that earlier. One thing about Ohio is you can't necessarily stamp what type of music gets listened to around here. We touch every genre, every side, every coast. You know what I mean? You can hear it in Ohio. You know what I mean? So look, the question is that everybody been wanting to know is this, man. Does Kardiac write rhymes, man? Or is all this in his head, all this, man, it's all the murders and all the murders is coming right off the top, man? Or do you actually do right, man? Of course, but see what it was I feel like Lil Wayne, like I didn't always have time to write. But we never see you with no paper, man. I'm just saying. Oh yeah, I mean I got songs. I got some CDs, songs on ready. I can go if I want to do a show. Yeah. You know, he got 50,000. Shout out to Pro, Viral. We got Pro in the building. Viral. He gonna step in a minute. We gonna bring him in a minute. We got Mr. Viral in the house too. Niggas ain't even got the gift. They talking about where's this and where's that. Where the motherfucker iPhone? 50K. We got Mr. 50K in the house tonight. Right. No, that's right. Visuals all day. Yeah, you gotta have your visuals. Niggas know you. Niggas know your fiber. Exactly. But niggas got character flaws. The person you act like when you all by yourself, that's your motherfucking character. Exactly. You ain't just saying nigga when you get around people, then that's a character flaw. The nigga that you are when you in the bathroom taking a shit, thinking about how you gonna take over the world, that's you. That is. That's right. Facts. Right. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell me you ain't got some of the best ideas off the toilet or you smoking a black. Yeah. Now, who was some of the favorite people that you used to battle with back in the day? Like, not necessarily to eat them up, but just who was some of the people that you like to get in the cipher with that White used to like to get it in with back then? It was the day I entered the West Side. I entered Western Reserve. Yes, sir. Spitters over there. I even know it's a black school in the swamp. Reserve was in the swamp too. Big ass, dark, muggy and shit. Basketball team, black football team, black cheerleading. Facts. Man, if you would find white ones hang with them, they was eligible. I can't be with you all at one time. Love you. Down there. Right, so but that's where the spitters were. When you got over the reserve? I would say Pat Wise, out of reserve. Pat Wise, sure. Really like mutilated, like, high school because the lunchroom, that's where all the hoes was at. And then you can get some hoes to buy you some lunch and get cool when they like your music. No doubt, yo, that's big game. Yeah. Like, man, man, look. Some things are better left unsaid, man. That's a fact. You ain't got to say everything all the motherfucking time. This silence ain't golden for nothing. Right. Move like motherfucking lasagna. I want you to think, but this ain't a battle with me and you. I'm trying to be that nigga jumping out the Lambo. Soulja Boy
Yeah.
ain't got no motherfucking songs, but look at what type of house he walking out of, what's around his neck.
Yeah.
Can y'all niggas at least do that? If y'all don't want to go all the way, can we play like that for a minute?
Yeah, for real.
Just fucking play like that.
Mm-hmm.
All the way out there live, like them niggas that's online, right? Fucking out all these thousands of niggas that like this bullshit, but they got everybody needs a drink.
Word.
Everybody got to have one of them, man.
Hey, gotta be going somewhere.
I heard Walker dead, like, so I never cared about what nobody said was. I was a nigga to tell you, well, that's right, go do this, because I'm gonna ride with you to go stick some niggas up, but we rolled together anyhow. We might as well go do that while we out here. Fuck it, we came this far. But then I might have seen him somewhere at the store. He's like, come to church.
Mm-hmm.
When I might let you get on the mic while I'm on the drums. So I gotta talk to anybody. That's like one way of talking. Carly can tell you that we were like some silly niggas, like trying to keep it real, people that 110, giving niggas some taxes on the hun. You know, here's 10, nigga. 19 with 100. Now you know where to go.
Yeah.
The shit was all elementary, man. It wasn't like these niggas would do anything for clout, for fame, and they jumping out no motherfucking Lambos or nothing, nigga. What the fuck is wrong with y'all niggas, man? Y'all letting all this money get away because y'all motherfuckers in y'all feelings, bro. What the fuck, nigga? Let's all get this money, man, and give our kids some money so we can leave this motherfucker and they'll be all right.
That's right. That's what we've been doing all this, man. Me and Mr. Uwe, we've been putting all this together, man, to try to get everybody to rock with each other now.
The most important thing I learned, because it was always bigger than me. I learned the power of numbers. Sometimes you gotta hook up with motherfuckers, even if
that's what I've been trying to tell everybody.
Myself. Yeah. If I do this shit with these niggas right here, faith is what you can't see. When we made songs, we just hope. See, back in the day, we ain't had social media, so a nigga gotta like your song. And you gotta want to buy it.
Right. These are two different things.
Dancing with you, whatever. Be like, no, man.
I ain't gonna buy it. Yeah, that's two totally different things. Liking it and buying it is way different.
I don't know, my dog. I can't get
Yeah.
Say all that shit, nigga.
Yeah.
Playing right. Every time I say call in, they say it's so.
Yeah. Right. They got a lot easier now because now they can just upload and stream it. They ain't got to worry about if you want to buy it. You can just stream and they get paid later.
The niggas wanted to buy it, but we felt like coming from the ground up with nothing. If you make a little something or anything, they can be happy.
Facts.
If you make that first $100 on it, you be like everybody ass going down.
Yeah. 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 Right. Yeah, niggas used to do that. Get the 100 blank discs, sell them for $1.
Oh yeah.
Buy them for 25, make 75. Do it again. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
See, that's hustling right there without having to sell a whole album.
Right.
Actually singles.
Yep.
4 or 5, maybe 6 songs. 99. Nigga, you the motherfucking penny. That was money that we could get like that. Like,
yeah.
We always look at the music as like grinding too. It wasn't just like let's do the music.
No, niggas was packaging it up too.
Right here, right now, just smoke some weed and drink and just act dumb as fuck and try to find some, some hot numbers for the night. What the fuck y'all got? What y'all do?
Right.
It doesn't really fucking matter because I don't want to be around them all night. Just gonna do whatever they there for, and then they got to go. But
yeah, no doubt. That's how I am, man. I like to be around the creators, man. I'm around creators all the time.
Myself sometimes because you have to be able to see everything around you for what it really is, and I just always wanted to be the nigga. Like even if I wasn't that nigga that really did that shit for Warren, if I could be that nigga that kicked that fucking door open and just let one of y'all niggas jump through there and be like, yeah, we here, motherfucker. And that was the whole ride that I got on with DB. When I got on and went home, we just like we left a path like to where nigga. I mean, like if you ain't really real with this shit, like you playing around like with this shit, like it's like okay, it was something nice to say because you can go live now, and I want you to get your shine. We gotta start supporting each other more. Definitely start sharing people's stuff, their posts. Wherever niggas pay on each other for petty shit, okay, we can learn from that. let's be the niggas that let's talk about, okay, this what we ain't gonna do, because every time we be downtown and we locked up and everybody's a fucking genius then.
Word.
We can all go to the top. You go in there and plead this. Look, bro, you can't even get yourself out.
Yeah.
Right.
On, man.
Right.
So let's talk about the shit before
Take
you
the
get
candy.
out. Let's start talking about, if everybody's experts and we locked up, let's talk about the shit before we go to jail. That's a fad. Let's talk about some wiser, smarter shit, make a better move. It's all about how you move. Cops watching this right now. Oh, we know how they moving over there. No, you don't.
Right.
No, you don't, because we don't do that in there. That's in all we video production and all of that. Y'all
Right.
to be a part of that.
I got a question for you. When you was looking at this rap thing, so we talking about maybe early 80s. What was the rapper or the
Play. Anybody got to play that?
Mhm.
Go for the whole interview. Real man.
who was the
I gave Jim.
man, I want to try and do that. Like what
Yeah, thank you.
or group, besides people that was in the city that you was like, man, I wouldn't touch in on that. Because I know I can do that because as it's shown, you showing up can.
Like gardens. We come from the home. Where we come from? You always feel like it's taking you up and down. All right. Spiritual anyway. Anything with the spirit in it is gonna raise you up and make you think different. So we was like them niggas that were just sitting around on the block. It's something that became everybody's hobby, but now nigga, we got a way to make it to the top.
Right.
But my thing was, the niggas that have been doing it, still been doing it, like even if they heard me for a while.
Right.
I'm so glad the niggas love the music that much to where they still doing it.
Hell yeah, because you know what? Without that, and without you and DB doing what you did, and without you doing these at the lunch tables, man, that sparked out what we have as an iceberg. That sparked out the underworld. You know what I mean? Contact, shout out to Contact. You know what I mean? Another GOAT in the town. You know what I mean? But without y'all trailblazing that way, man, and showing everybody that it's possible, because what I feel like you got to be able to do to be successful is you got to see motherfuckers around you that can do it. You know what I mean? We can see people on TV and be like, yeah, it's possible. But when you see people that you actually can interact with that's doing it, it gives you that little push and that little edge to see that it's possible. You know what I mean? And you definitely did that for the town, man, from the very beginning. And the reason I wanted you on the show is to give you those flowers, man, because everywhere we went, man, all you hear is old white, man, and how he destroyed everybody, anybody who would step to the table with him, man, and out of town, in town, wherever it went, man. And we wanted to have you here tonight, man, to let it be known and put it out there, man, let the world know. But before we get out of here, all right, I said earlier, we had the man in the building, Mr. Viral himself, Big Pro, all right? Come on, step on in. Let's get Pro in the building for a second. Go on next to him, Pro. Go ahead, get in there, man.
Okay, what's up? How y'all doing?
Step down a little bit, look in the camera. Yeah. This the man, Big Pro, right here. Let us know what you got going on, fam.
Man. Hey, I go by Big Pro. I'm on my 30 minutes. The main priest on Facebook. That's
50,000 views.
51, oh, like 51K, man. 51K to be exact. I got production company, got a TV show, 330 coming. Got 2 more episodes to write. That.
Yeah, y'all be on the lookout.
I'm about to be on lookout. I'm about to be working with my boy Dave. Be on lookout.
Definitely.
I need actors, actresses, all that. When we do blow and everything, remember I give y'all chances. So.
Yeah. Tap in. Tap in
for real, man. Got sneaker detailing, shoe service, everything I do, the editing, everything.
What's the social media again?
Social media, Jermaine Priest, Facebook, that's the Facebook, YouTube, Tariq Priest, Snapchat, Tariq Priest, you know what I'm saying? Twitter. I'm gonna get back to that.
Make sure y'all tap in with your guy, man. Keep him going viral, man. Got the most numbers in the town. Fuck with him, y'all. Get with him. All white, want to show you love one more time. Everything coming on the show, the Game Changers, doing your thing. Definitely an alien in the town still to this day, man. We want to thank you for being on the show, man, and we appreciate you, man. Everybody for tapping in. Peace.